In this clip, we're going to review the C chord and also learn a new chord called the G7. As you remember, chords add fullness and body to the music. They accompany the melody and create a richer overall sound. The fancy word for chords is the harmony. We already studied the C chord in the Frère Jacques piece on page 11. And as you recall, the left-hand fingers played 5, 3, and 1 on C, E, and G. I like to play a broken C chord, in other words, note by note, and then I like to strike the 3 notes together in what we call blocking the chord. So I do a broken C chord, and then I like to block it to practice that. And we'll do a little bit of that later as well. Well, it would be kind of boring to play only one chord for the rest of your life. So let's add a new one today. The G7 chord uses left-hand fingers, 5, 2, 1 on B, F, and G. So make the C chord your starting point. Go back and find your 5, 3, 1 and strike the whole C chord, C, E, G. Now, to change to the G7, keep 1 the same on G, play 2 right where it is in the 5 position on F, and slide 5 down to the nearest key on the left, which is B. This means that your 5th finger has to extend down and your hand stretches a bit. Now drill back and forth between the 2 chords until the fingers and the notes feel natural. And you can do this several times. You can also try different drills to achieve fluency or smoothness in the chord changes. For example, I like to break the 2 chords and then block them. So I might feel 3 beats per chord, something like C, E, G, 1, 2, 3. Then I change B, F, G, G, block together, back to C, 1, 2, 3, strike the block, 2, 3, B, F, G, G7, and so on. You can also close your eyes to see if you can feel and coordinate the fingers as you change back and forth. Something like and that tells you if you've got a good feel for those chords. Something else we can do, which is kind of interesting, is to make up little rhythm patterns using the 2 chords. For example, you could say, playing these notes against the words you speak, you might use a C chord to say, going very slowly, going very slowly, going very slowly, going very slowly. Or something like this. Pineapple shake, pineapple shake, pineapple shake, pineapple shake, and do some kind of cute and fun words like that. I use pineapple shake, and I got what we call a triplet rhythm, but make up something so you can drill your chord. Finally, practice the chord progression at the bottom of page 16. Be careful to observe the counts on each chord and try to keep a steady beat as you play. I would make it sound something like this. C chord, G7, C chord. And it repeats C chord, G7, and C chord. Now we want to remember that the C chord kind of looks the most like the shape of a snowman. And so you see the 3 parts of the snowman. But the G7 chord, on the other hand, looks more like a bunch of grapes, 2 at the top and 1 at the bottom. So we want to recognize these chords by their shape. So once again, you see snowman, grapes, snowman. snowman, grapes, snowman. And I think it's a good idea to say the counts and follow the chords. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. This preliminary study of the two chords will be very helpful in preparation for two of our upcoming pieces, Merrily We Roll Along and Old Woman, both on page 17. Try to master the chord changes from C to G7, and you'll have a lot of fun with your music. Good luck.